Hello, guys. What? Oh. Hi, how are you? I'm here now. 15 minutes past when I'm supposed to be here. I gotta fix this light. My light is all my lights are messed up. Ah, that looks better. Not so yellowish. Hi, Keshami. Keshami? Kesh-Amy? I'm just gonna go with Keshami because I there it goes. Yeah, it's I thought so. It was my computer is not keeping up with what I'm trying to do. It's fucking weird. Can you hear me now? Yay! I figured it out. You didn't hear me reply. Okay, good. Yeah, I because normally when I first plug it in, it works perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But what happened just now is because my computer was like buffering. I guess it cut the sound out too. So. Okay, so thank you for coming. I'm glad I'm here today. I have some rather, I don't know, news that I don't want to get into for too long because they're negative in a way. But today my manager had a sit down with me about how I do my job. And oh, hi Billy. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we do that. We do that right now. Let me mix these cards a little bit. They are pretty well shuffled already, but, you know. But, yeah, so, all in all, it didn't go too well. Promethean, I will tell you the details later. It was... It was the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, really. It was so ridiculous that I said to myself, like, it took me like a process of a few hours where at first I was angry. When I first got home, I was so angry about it, right? Because I'm literally the only person that's punctual. The only person I've called in sick 3 times in 3 years, okay? Like, I'm the only person that I do everything. Everything the way Roberto wants me to do it. Everything. I'm like the best server they have there, okay? Best front of the house person, I should say. So it's like, okay, so now you want to come at me with nonsense. All of it just crap, total bullshit, because my customers love me. Yes, Billy, I'm shuffling for you so that I can give you a reading, okay? Once I'm a waitress. I'm a waitress in a restaurant. Yeah, so it's all pretty much invented. It's all a conspiracy thing. I can totally tell. They think I'm stupid. They think I don't know. But I can tell because my boss doesn't like me. The owner has never liked me. He's hired me because he can know that I'm a good worker, but he does not like me personally. And of course, no offense, but you know how men are often that they cannot keep their personal feelings under control at all. Like, they cannot be professional at all. So it's like he is just finally at a point, like, he's been nagging at me. Everything that I do, he's nagging. So finally, because I didn't let, I try to not let that stuff phase me. So finally he went to the manager and said, I need you to talk to her and I need you to tell her blah, blah, blah. And the shit that she told me was it was so ridiculous and stupid. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I came home, I was pissed as fuck. Okay, I was really angry. And then the more I thought about it, the more I felt it was so pathetic because, right, my manager's like, yeah, he won't tell you. He's telling me, but he won't tell you, why is he so scared of me to tell me something that I'm doing wrong, or that I'm not doing anything wrong, but something that he doesn't like about what I'm doing? No, it's all an invention. It's all a big made up scheme. So because of that, I already know that it's just gonna go downhill from now, from here on out. So tomorrow I'm going to the restaurant next door and I'm gonna apply and I'm gonna hopefully get a job there. I'm gonna try to be a bartender there, a daytime bartender. So. And if they hire me tomorrow, I'm going to put in my 2 weeks notice and I'm leaving. I'm done. I've been there like almost 3 years and it's just getting worse in this place. He's literally firing people that are good workers just because he doesn't like them. Just because there's something about him that he doesn't like, he's just firing them now. So it's really pathetic. But he's so rich, he doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. He just next. All right, we'll talk about this more later when it's slow. But here we go, Billy. You got anything specific you want to know about, Billy? Because that's going to be in your final outcome, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to put that here. Oh, okay. Okay. The laws protect what? One thing the laws don't protect is a dictatorship. Literally, the manager's like, it doesn't matter what he tells you to do, just do it. Don't roll your eyes, don't do anything, just do it. And it's like, I'm like, first of all, I pretty much do anything he tells me to. But secondly, it's like, no, if he tells me something to do, I didn't say that, but because it doesn't matter. They don't even want to listen. That's how bad it is. Like, the app where they send messages to all the servers is literally, nobody can reply except for management. So if they say something to us, we cannot even reply. They don't even have that option in there. That's how they are. They are a dictatorship, okay? And it's like, no, if you tell me something that's stupid and that doesn't make sense and it's more harmful than good, I'm not going to do it. Because that's how we started World War II. Because people stopped asking questions and just did what they were told to do. And I'm not going to do that. So I'm sorry. And even when I apply at that new job tomorrow, I'm going to straight up tell them, listen, the rules that I'm going to be reading now, when I come to you, I'm going to have to agree to them. But anything you tell me that I don't want to do, that I think is wrong to do, I'm not going to do. And if you want to fire me, you can fire me. But I'm not going to do it. That's it. That's the end of the story. Oh, yeah, I know, that's fine. Okay, Billy, so you think you're seeing spirits, okay. That's interesting. So we're going to take a look at that. Let me just try to do something here. I have my new little thing that my friend got me, which is awesome, and I'm trying it out today. But I also chose a very wrong time to do my nails. That was pretty stupid. Okay. So let's see, Billy. Let's see what's going on here with you presently, okay? We're going to check that out first, okay? How's it going? Okay. Let's check it out. Okay. I turn the air on. Okay, so we got the 2 of Wands here inverted. Okay, that's something that you have presently going on. That kind of aligns already with what you were saying. So you're having a little bit of a hard time, kind of focusing on things. Okay. Let me see. What is that noise? You guys hear that? Yeah, stop. No, that was really weird. like a dog yelping at first, but I don't think it was. All right, so you got the Two of Wands inverted. Okay, yeah, so you have a little bit of a hard time right now combining things, bringing things together, okay? You're not really able to think creatively. Divided attention, separation, dysfunction, okay? So I can almost think that it has something to do with your situation with your daughter there, because you're a little bit stressed, you know? You're a little bit stressed, you know? So that's where you are at presently. Okay, so let's see in the past. Okay. The Tower. So in the past you had really there was a really painful event that you have a really hard time letting go of. Okay, it was very meaningful. It was an abrupt change. It was a loss or an accident. It was a traumatic event, a ruin, an upheaval. Okay, so that was something that happened to you in the past. So I don't know if you can resonate with that, but so it was very traumatic. So that could also still be something that's kind of carrying over to your present, okay? And that's why you have the Two of Wands inverted here, okay? So let's look at your subconscious. How's that doing? What's going on there? Oh man, I am so sorry. That's horrible. That's really bad. I'm very sorry about that. That aligns with that. Normally whenever the Tower shows up, that's pretty much like you can relate it to that. You know what I mean? So okay, so your subconscious is struggling. You're very much struggling. It's almost like you want to give up. It's almost like you can't even continue anymore. You got here, let me show you the card. It's the Nine of Wands inverted, okay? So it's really like almost like obstacles that you cannot overcome, okay? So that's probably has something to do with that. There's again this loss of motivation, this loss of willpower, and keep on going. Okay, so that's probably because of your whole thing there. You're very much down, right? You're very depressed, unfortunately, subconsciously too, which is, it's unhealthy, you know, but I'm sure you already know all that, so I don't have to really tell you that. So well, let's look at your wishes and desires, okay? We're going to look at that and see what that can be, okay? Let's look at that. Oh god, that's even worse. That's like, oh my god. So your desires and wishes, you got the Emperor inverted. Man, you're having a hard time. You're definitely having a hard time. So there's an incompetence, there's a weakness, and there's an indecision, okay? Yeah, so that's something that's lingering, okay? You are indecisive, you're incompetent, okay, in certain things. That's unfortunately something that's going on there, and you're really wishing and hoping that you could escape the situation and make this better, right, and make things better with everything. So that's something that you have right now. So let's just move on, because I'm just trying to get through this to see if we can find something good, okay? Because I'm searching here. I'm searching for something better that is occurring to you, okay? So your hidden forces, let's look at that. Damn it. So it's the Page of Wands inverted, okay? You got both of those wands inverted. It's weird. There's a strong force hidden to you, but it's about poor choices and indecision. Again, you're indecisive. What can you not decide? Something is there that you're not able to really decide on, and it's really taking a toll on you. It's in hidden forces, so I think it's just not really super clear to you what's really going on, but it's kind of not so good. You have to make a decision, okay? Whatever this may be, you have to make a decision. So let's continue and check on the events yet to come, okay? Hopefully this can be better. Okay. The Two of Swords for events yet to come. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Where do you live now? What state do you live in now? Fish may take tomorrow. So, oh man, why did they even go to other states? Like, that's the only reason why I never left Florida willingly. If my mom wasn't gonna come, I wasn't gonna go. Hey, Serenity, you gotta do exclamation mark tarot. But since you, oh my god, I gotta turn this off. Since you're here now, I'm gonna write you on list, and you're gonna be right after Billy, okay, Serenity? So you're gonna be right, Serenity, after Billy. I'm gonna write you on the list here, okay? Perfect, perfect. From PA to Georgia, gotcha. That's a toughie, man. That's a tough. Like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never been to Pennsylvania, but I've been to Georgia, and I can tell you one thing: I hate that place. I do not like Georgia. I don't like the weather. I don't like the landscape. I don't like the people. I don't like anything there. It's awful. I can't stand that state. But you know, that's just me. That's just my opinion. And I like the cold. So for me, it would be Pennsylvania all day. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's to each their own. Okay, Kesh, I have you then in the next one here. Perfect. So let's see. Okay, so in the future, Billy, there's some looking up here. There is, okay, stalemate, but there's balanced powers, and rest before action. Okay, an immovable obstacle. You maybe. Okay. You know, but that's in the future. It's okay. It's not too bad. There's it's almost like there's gonna be a more stability. Okay, balanced powers, right? Yeah, the cold I think is way better. That's why I would never. I mean, many other reasons too why I wouldn't move to Georgia, but that's definitely one of the reasons too. My hair is like fucked up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay, so future, not too bad, okay? Events yet to come, not too bad. So, let's look at your environment. How's your environment treating you? How's it influencing you? Okay, let's check it out. God damn it, man. So, the Page of Swords inverted. So, there is deceit, and you will be exposing a false friend, okay? That's going to be something... in your environment, in your direct environment, there is a deceit, a liar, a false friend, okay? So you got to be aware of that. That is in your direct environment. If it shows up in your card, it's somebody at home, it's somebody at your job, it's somebody, okay? So that's definitely there. You just got to be beware of this, okay? So let's look at the... Let's look at the people around you. What are they doing? How are they influencing you? Like friends and family at work or whatever it is. Okay, we're going to look. Oh, man. All my shit's fucked, guys. Let's see. People. Okay. Man, you got the wands going today. You have a lot of these wands today. So, that's a good one. You got the 3 of Wands, okay? There. So, you're anxiously awaiting results, okay? Results of your labor, reflection on one's effort, okay? So you are really trying, and you're really kind of waiting and sticking around and hoping that you will get your answers soon to all the work that you have put in, because it is a lot, and you're waiting. You're in wait right now. You're waiting on what fruits of labor you will get. That's good. It is with people around you. So maybe you've really, probably your kids, right? You've been really trying to do this better, or your child that, you know, is not in a good place. You've been really trying to connect more, and you're hoping that this can be better, okay, for the kid. And so that's what I'm seeing there. So let's check on your spirituality. We're going to check how this is going, and if, you know, maybe it needs work or maybe it's good. We're about to find out. Okay, good. So that's the 6 of Pentacles, okay? So your spirituality is doing well, actually. Even so, you have a lot of turmoil, a lot of chaos to deal with, okay? So, so you are very generous, okay? You are a giver. You like to give. You like to share your wealth. In this aspect, we're talking about your spirituality. You like to spread it. You like to, involve people in it, give to people a sense of spirituality, help them gain a sense of spirituality. Okay, so you're really good at that. You're really balanced there. You're doing a really good job, having that all under control. So that's really good. Okay, so let's look at your final outcome. Okay, you wanted to know about the spirits. Okay, we're gonna check on. Good. I'm glad you can resonate with that. So that's good. So let's look at the final outcome. Let's look at this spirit situation. Okay, that you're talking about. And I'm really thinking about that. Okay, so you got the you get the Eight of Pentacles inverted. Okay, so that's kind of an interesting thing to have there, because what it really represents is kind of a laziness and bad working habit at the moment. Okay, your work ethic is down. You're not really. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how it connects to the There's a carelessness and a sloppiness, yeah, and a laziness, like I said. So maybe there's clutter. I have almost a feeling that there's clutter in your daughter's home, and the spirits are not happy about it, and it's making them, because there's a residual energy that's trapped in these cluttered areas that needs to be released. Okay, that needs to be aired out, because there's a stagnant energy trapped in areas that haven't been organized or maybe even cleaned. Whatever, it could be like a closet that's full with stuff that needs to be emptied out and cleaned, so this stagnant energy can disperse. Okay, because that's how you get these things that you're talking about. Okay, that's really nice of you. That's really nice of you that you do that. Like, that's really super clean. Okay, I am not sure. I have to tell you, I have to really tell you the truth here. I am not sure what this could be then. I feel like there's some way. I mean, there can be stagnant energy even if it's clean. You know what I mean? But there's some kind of stagnant energy. You know what I mean? Could be like a box that has a lot of stuff in it that needs to be like emptied out or something. Well, they obviously want to be noticed. Okay, so they want to be noticed. Not sure. I'm running a blank. Like, I really don't know. I cannot really see. I cannot see what this is. I can only think that there's a stagnant energy in the house, and that's why they're around. I can know that they're not around to do harm. Okay, I can know that much. That's not a harmful thing, but they are around because they are aggravated. They're annoyed with something. That's why they're lingering around. That's why they just show themselves really quickly, and that's it. But I cannot exactly tell you, why they're there. But I can tell you, you can try a sage cleansing, for instance. You can try a sage cleansing and see if you can get rid of them that way. You know what I mean? That can oftentimes be very effective, Yeah, I can understand how you would be scared of that. I can understand that. But honestly, I know that sounds a little bit like, I don't know, maybe like a little cliche, but you should really think about it as a gift, because there are people that go through life that never have these experiences, that never get to know and get to see any of that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you're more in tune with certain things. Yeah, see, maybe they could be aggravated about that, because that's something that really can stunt this, like, the spirituality within yourself, within a person. Okay, because oftentimes people think it can enhance that, but there's a limit, right? Anything and everything in moderation, and it includes any kind of things that you want to use to enhance your connection to the other realm, in a sense, because of course we understand that ancient shamans, they used psychedelics to, people use it still today, psychedelics and such things, to be closer to the other universe, to the other realms. But in it I think it can be beneficiary, right? But beneficial, but everything and anything in moderation. If you go across the line, then insanity and reality is very close together. And then are you really actually seeing the other side, or are you just now really just chemically in your brain going insane? You know what I mean? So there's a difference, and the line is very thin and very fine, right? And it takes really a long time, years, to practice this properly and be able to maintain that line, right? She keeps the lights on. Maybe she's really scared. Like, maybe you guys really need to do a cleansing in there. That's almost what it sounds like to me. I don't know what your religious beliefs are, but, maybe work with something along those lines too, For me, but I'm not a good help, because there's always something around me at all times, especially in my room, right? This is my temple also, and I sleep here. These things are around me while I'm laying in my bed. I can feel them. I can sometimes see them. I can hear them at times. Like, these things are around me all the time. See that shit? But I know, I've been like this for 25 years. I know this. I see this. I understand what's going on. That's why it doesn't frighten me. I know. Oh man, these flew far too. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Wow, anger. It's ridiculous. It's been like this for 3 days, guys. I shit you not. The gods are aggravated at me. They really are. I can know they are. Whatever. They can get mad at times. They can. Anyway. So yeah, that's something. If you've always had that going on, though, you should kind of know, that what's going on there. Well, substances can enhance these feelings, right? And substances, depending on what substances they are, they can either bring you down to a calmer level, or they can make you go up and get more anxiety. So I'm almost thinking that's what's causing, because she's having more of these more anxiety, and it enhances her fear. You know what I mean? That's just my thought, my opinion. But I really hope, Billy, everything works out. I really wish you luck. I can only suggest do a little bit of a sage cleansing. Try that out first. It's a light thing to do, just to see what happens, but do it thoroughly, and see if that can help. And if that helps, then you're in the clear, I'd say, But I gotta move on now. We had Serenity was next. You there, Serenity? There's gonna be... You're welcome, Billy. Anytime. I hope everything works out for you. Alright. Hi, Serenity. So, do you have anything specific that you want to know about in your final outcome card? Okay. And is that your choice, or is that their choice? Or it's just a mutual choice? Okay, because of a conflict. And you wonder if you guys are ever going to speak again, or if you guys can resolve this conflict. They're watching you? Oh, but they're watching you on the street? Oh. Yeah. Oh, they'd be staring at you for like minutes at a time? Intensely? My grammar is fucked today. That doesn't sound good. That does not sound nice. If that's the case. Oh. I do not like. They should not come close to you. They should not be staring at you. And this has been going on for 2 years? Right. I hate when that goes on an armpit. Okay. Huh. Okay, so we're going to take a look. We're going to take a look at that because that's not good. That's really not good. I'm glad they haven't tried anything funny, though, luckily. Okay, good. That's good. No, that's really good then that's good. But we're going to still take a look at it. I cannot exactly say what we're going to be looking at, but I have a good feeling and I have a good understanding of what I'm going to be trying to figure out here. Yeah, of course, especially when they stare at you like that, you know. It's intimidating. I can understand that. Not for me. I'll fucking flip out, you know. But I can get it. There was in the past where I had to be a little bit afraid too. Oh, look at that. This Julie Watson here wants to put her shit on here. This is the bots or whatever that want to make these advertisements and stuff on my channel. It's so ridiculous, man. What can I do? I really wish I could fucking block this person somehow, but I don't know how to do that. Whatever. Just ignore that. Sorry, guys. Sorry that's even in there. That's just the stupid idiots. Okay, so Serenity, let's look at your present. Okay, we're gonna figure out what's going on presently with you, and we're gonna see. Okay, so let's take a look. Look at that. 5 of Wands. Okay, so here's the thing. It's very clear to see that this is related to this person already. Because this card is specifically, you are now negotiating. There are good negotiations, and there's leaving a conflict, and there is coming together and being okay. Okay, so that's something that's going on with you right now. Let me find better words real quick, okay? Foolishly arranged tomorrow the way I always will. Yep. There is negotiation, working out a solution, using differences to an advantage. So, it's good. You're working things out. You're negotiating. You're coming out of bad stuff. Okay, so it's good. Let's check it on your past. We can see if maybe that's in there, but maybe not. Okay, but we're gonna look at the past and see. Okay, so it's not in there. Okay, that's fine. So the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so look at him. So this is really good. In the past, you had a job or a hobby or something that you were doing that you were very proud of. You worked really hard and you paid really good attention to detail, and you were very proud of what you were doing. Okay, that was something big in your past that you were doing. Is it a job or a hobby? I'm not sure, but there was something there that you were really proud of doing, that you really liked doing, and you really put great efforts, and you went through great lengths to make it perfect. Okay, yeah. So that's something that you had going on in the past. Okay, so let's check on your subconscious here. What can we see there? What can we talk about there? Let's look at it. Okay, so your subconscious. You got the Nine of Wands inverted. So we can see here in your subconscious that you have a really hard time overcoming obstacles, okay? You have a very hard time moving on and going forward, okay, through a maze. You feel like you're in a maze and you feel like you cannot come out. You cannot get out. You cannot find your way out, okay? So you almost feel like giving up in the subconscious, okay? So it's a little difficult. You have a little bit of a difficult time there right now, okay? So let's move on and take a look at your secret wishes and desires. Okay, we're gonna check that out. All right. So you get the Two of Wands inverted here. Okay, so your secret desires and wishes is like you're really trying to not be so divided. Okay, you are divided. Your attention is divided. You're having a hard time focusing. Okay, that's something that's going on with you right now. You're really hoping that this would not be the case anymore, but you're really unable to think creatively, and your attention is divided, separation, dysfunction. That's something that's something you really wish to mend, okay? You're really hoping that you don't want to feel like this anymore, and that this can be resolved and solved. And I do think that's also connected to that person, okay? Because you have a hard time, because that's still something that weighs on you heavily. So you have a hard time, doing your thing in a sense, because that's still something that's lingering around and not really good for you, okay? So yeah, so that's what we have for your secret desires and wishes. Let's move on to your hidden forces, okay? What kind of hidden forces are there that are doing what, and how are they influencing you, okay? Oh, good. The Star, okay, perfect. She's pouring liquid into a crystal pool. Your hidden force, and it's a force which is not really, known to you yet, hidden, ergo, but it's there, and what it is there is a big, strong force of hope in you, okay? It's hope, and it's balance, and it's positive, okay? So your hidden force that you have behind you that's pushing you through so much stuff is hope, sign of good things to come, renewed faith, fulfillment, and life's pleasures, okay? That's your hidden force, and it's strong, and it's there, okay? So focus on this hope. You have hope, and it's very strong with you. So don't, just try to keep that open. Keep everything open for it to be able to flow out, okay? That's very important. So let's look at your future events, okay? We're gonna take a good look at that now. Okay. So the Four of Swords inverted, okay? So in the future, you will be okay? What's gonna happen is that you're gonna come out of this with renewed vigor, okay? That's the biggest thing. There will be a return to daily normal life and events and activity, okay? So it looks like things will be looking up for you. Things will get better. I'm hoping that something will get better with the situation with your family member, because it looks like that's going to be possibly the reason why you're going to be feeling better, okay? You're going to go back to normal daily activities. You're going to be feeling refreshed and renewed, almost like coming out of a sleep, and and feeling better because you had a really long sleep and a really long re-energized yourself, Okay, so let's look at your environment. How's your environment making you feel? Okay, we're going to check that out right now. Okay. The Magician. Yes, I'm glad you got this card in your environment. So, it's the same as this very much. Okay, so your dexterity is evolving. Okay, your hands, your skill, your creativity is growing. Okay, it's all really working well. Whatever environment you're finding yourself in right now is good for you. Okay, it could be your job, or it could be anything. I'm not sure your family, but you're putting your creativity to good use. You're exploring your own potential abilities, and you're having an emerging talent. Okay, so in your area, in your surroundings, you're in a good, serene, if you will, area, and it's really helping you. It's really making you feel better. It's making you feel like you can work better, like you can literally grip better. It's good for you. Your environment is good for you. Okay, let's look at the people around you. How are they influencing you? Okay, we're going to take a look at that now. Okay, so we got the Five of Pentacles here. Okay, so in your area, in your close surrounding area, is somebody that is very greedy. Somebody is greedy and is putting material gain over everything else. Okay, and it's not good. It's negative. It's a person close to you. It's somebody at work, somebody at home, family, friend, somebody. They're a hoarder. They like to hoard their wealth. They don't like to share, and they're just very selfish and greedy. Okay, so that's what we have there. Let's look at your spirituality. Okay, we're gonna see what goes on with it. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. So you got the Knight of Wands. Okay, so your spirituality, you are, it's like, you're relentless, right? You just go. You journey, and you're just kind of like, how do you say, spontaneous? Let's see. Oh. Hasty decisions, a sudden journey, impulsive behavior. So you are really just like bursting out at the seams when it comes to your spirituality, okay? It's going to leave you a little bit, you're going to kind of trip over your own feet here and there, but it's all in all, ultimately, it's good, okay? You're very forward, you're going, you're educating yourself, and you're really putting a lot of effort in there, and maybe you are a little bit hasty here and there, like I said, but it's not always a bad thing. It will come in handy at some points too, okay? So that's pretty much, that's a good card. It's a positive card. So let's look at your final outcome card, okay? We're going to look at that family member, and we're going to see what this card is going to talk about. What is this card going to say? Okay. Okay, so it's the Two of Pentacles inverted. So pretty much this card is only talking about how you're having a hard time finding balance. You're having a hard time figuring out your own priorities, okay? So again, it's pretty much this card is really just showing me a nervousness about the situation still. It's not really telling me what's going to happen with it in the future. But it's just showing me, again, the feeling that you have inside of you, okay? There's going to be a time, a little bit of a longer time, that you're going to have a hard time juggling this problem, okay, with other things. But always remember this card, the Hope card, okay? That's a hidden force, and that's really strong and important, okay, and significant for you. And the Renewed Vigor. This is your future card. So the future holds that you're going to come out renewed, and you're gonna come out better, okay? So that's the most important thing. So that concludes you here, Serenity. I hope that helped a little bit. It's just good that your future card was up to par, and you don't really have to worry too much about anything negative to happen in the future, because it's not giving me that sign here. You know what I mean? But it does show me that presently you're struggling with the situation, and it's really kind of wearing on you. But you just have to be patient. You have to be hopeful, and you have to just keep fighting strong and keep moving. You know, that's you have to do what you have to do. You're welcome, Serenity. I hope everything will be okay, and I hope this person can get over it and just move on with their lives, because it seems like they're the ones that cannot move on, and it's not good. Next we have Cash. Okay. Yes. Anything specific, Cash, that you want to know about, or you just general? You can say, yes, Cash am I. I was just thinking about something, sorry. Yes, it is indeed your turn next. What do you want to know about that? Can't believe I noticed that this guy. Okay. Okay. We're gonna look at that. I really wish I could listen to music while I do this. I can on my earplugs, but I don't want to wear them the whole time. I said that the other time. I hate having to wear them the whole time. It's just stupid. Oh, stupid cards, man. But I gotta shuffle them. And I like to shuffle them a lot because I want to make sure that they're really well shuffled, you know? Can you believe that, though, Cash, that my friend that I reached out to, you haven't even asked me. You haven't even asked me. Nothing. Not a peep. After saying, oh, I'll look forward to talking to you after work. That's it. Not a peep. Is that wild? Is that fucking wild? That person went through all this stuff, telling the mom, give her my phone number, blah, 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 doing all that nonsense, and talking about, I'm so happy to talk to you, blah, 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 and then nothing. Like, it's, you know, it is weird, though, honestly, because that's not how I know this person. That was never like that before. But, see, it's either something happened, really something happened, like, drop the phone, or, you know, something like that, like literally in water, or it broke, or didn't pay the bill, or something like that, you know what I mean, where really that person just cannot contact me. But I'm almost thinking, is it a punishment? Is that person punishing me for, you know, breaking off the contact? But I mean, I don't know. I can't really think it is. I really can't imagine that that's what it is, because it doesn't add up, because that person is not like that. That person would never do that. That person is like, they would be like, you know, I don't want to talk to you, or something like that. You know, like, yeah, okay, well, you know, I'll talk to you later, or something. That's how that person would be. They would never just say that, like, oh, yeah, looking forward to talking to you later, and then never talk to me again. I don't know. I'm just like, I look at my phone, I'm like, really? It's been like a week? No, it's not been that long, but it's been like, when was it that I was on there? What, Sunday? Yeah. Just like no sign, like vanished from my life again. I'm like, okay. Like, because it's not, you know, I would not really consider this a punishment, you know. Would that person consider that a punishment? Because it's like, I haven't talked to you in like a couple of years almost. Yeah, 2 days, yeah. It's like, I haven't talked to you in like almost 2 years. Like, you really think that this is going to turn my life around now that you said you were going to talk to me later and never talk to me again? I was prepared. I was expecting really to never talk to you again in the first place. That's why I don't think so. I think something happened. That's what my feeling is. It's hard. I can read people, but can I read myself, I can, but it's not just me that's in there. You got fucking all these other things in there. Fucking Tor and Wotan, my mom, everybody's in there talking. I'm like, okay, so mom, focusing on mom. Yeah, 2 days. Fucked up. I'm just like, it's just like a little bit of a thorn in my side, like damn it, fuck you, that's fucked. Because I was excited. I was like, oh shit, because that person made me laugh and all the time, and it was cool. That person was nice and good to me, never bad. Never a bad thing, never mean to me, never never nothing. Never said, nothing, never fought, nothing. And suddenly it's like that. After saying, I'm so happy, and I tried to contact you and couldn't find your number, blah, 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 blah. I don't get. What do you think? I mean, it's really fucking like, it's annoying because I want to text, I want to fucking text. I want to be like, what the fuck's going on? It's been 2 days. But then, of course, you look like a desperate person, and then you scare people off that way anyway. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to give that person the satisfaction, because that would be the wrong move. But I'm just really trying to figure it out in my head. Because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't align with how this person is. Because I've known this person. And it doesn't align with how this person is. At all. But anyway, enough of me. Maybe you can send me an advice later and tell me like what you think, because I really need some advice, because I really don't know what to think, and it's really annoying. But why just ghost me though? I don't get that. Why going through the effort of giving his phone number out and everything, and then, telling his mom, oh, contact, tell her to text me on that number, blah, blah, blah. And then that doesn't make any sense. Then it could have just been, because the first response from her was, because she responded, because I texted her and asked her, like, is your son doing okay? Like, I just want to check, is he doing okay? And she immediately, like a day later or so, responded and was like, yeah, he's doing really good. He's working and he's doing good. And then I just responded saying, oh, good, I'm glad this is happening. And I was prepared to just leave it at that. I was like, okay, cool. But then she texted me back and gave me the phone number immediately, saying he said to give you his number and that you should contact him. Okay. And I did. I thought about that. I did think about that. But then I also thought about, if you read the messages, it was kind of like, would you really talk like that to me if you had a girlfriend? You know what I mean? How he was like saying, oh man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you texted. I'm so happy. He said that like 3 times. And it's like, if the girlfriend, I'm just like, whatever, But if the girlfriend sees that, is she going to be like, really? You're so happy to talk to her? Who is that? You know what I mean? That was my next thought, too. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of it. I can't. Whatever. I just gotta move on again. I know they are. They're so fucking weird. That's all I keep thinking. ever since this happened. Because then I told my friend at work, or my coworker Manny, I was like, you meant Sect, blah. And then he was like, why, what happened to you? And then I kind of just laid it out real quick, and he was like, have you even considered that maybe something has happened? And I had considered that already, and I was like, yeah, I know, but I don't know what could have possibly happened. Like I said, unless he broke his phone or he lost it or something, like, because he doesn't have Facebook or anything like that. He doesn't have a computer, I don't think. I don't know. Whatever. We may never know. But let's check on this shit, because I'm done talking about that nonsense anyway. That doesn't deserve my attention. It's idiotic. That's what I've been angry about myself too the last couple of days. That I've been thinking so much about that shit, and I shouldn't, because that shit does not deserve my attention at all. I have other things I have to focus on, not nonsense like that. People don't want to speak to me. They don't want to speak to me. I just wish they would be forward. I just really wish you can just say, or not give your number. Why did you give your number? Why did you do it? That's so... And then respond still. If I would have texted and then the person just doesn't respond, then I can know, okay, they don't want to talk. Okay, no problem. But why? Why do you even have to respond with lies then? What is the point? I'm not losing sleep over it. I'm just baffled. I don't get it. I'm confused. And that I hate. I hate being confused. And in the last 2 days, I talked to somebody about it already today. Everything is weird around me. I'm very confused by many things that are happening around me. People, how they act toward me, around me, everything. Everything is very strange. I'm like a recluse almost now, because, I am, but I have to. Because I don't know what these people... There's always conspiracy and always weirdness with everybody. Never straightforward, never. Anyway, we're going to look at your present now, Cash, okay? That's what we're going to do right now. Let's see. Oh, okay. We got the King of Cups. Really good. Okay, so the present, there is... Let me see. Artistic, creative, leadership, free-thinking businesswoman. Businessman, but businesswoman. I believe this is you. This card is about you, okay? That's what you're doing right now, okay? You're getting more creative, more artistic. Creative leadership is really the word. Free thinker, which I already know. You're a free thinker. And a businesswoman, okay? So that's going on for you right now. So you're in a stable place right now, as or so it seems here, okay? So that's good. So let's look at your past. What happened in the past? Oh, I have an idea. So justice, okay? So in the past, there was a situation where fairness was attained, okay? Definitely fairness was had. There was balance. There was a strong character, okay? I think that's you again. The strong character is making me think that, okay? So there were certain things that were settled in the past, and they were settled fairly, and I think we can maybe both know what this is, okay? So it's good, okay? That was a good thing that happened in the past. Let's look at your subconscious, okay? How's that doing with everything, okay? How's that So you get the Eight of Swords. So in your subconscious, you're still a little bit influenced by strange forces, okay, by weird forces. There's a little bit of a restriction and a bondage, okay, a little bit. So that's something that's still going on, unfortunately. Yeah, outside forces that are kind of controlling, or yeah, they are kind of controlling you, and censorship and restriction, okay? That's something that's still kind of in your subconscious here. And it's still a little bit of a burden, but it's not too bad. It's just something that's kind of like there, and that, you've been trying to shake off for a long time, but it's hard, okay? Because it's something that it's just really hard to be able to shake that off. Hi, Donna. Absolutely. You're going to be right after Cash here, okay? Cash and, then it's going to be Donna. I got you on the list here, Donna, so I don't lose track. Okay, so let's move on to your secret desires and wishes here, Cash. Okay, we're going to check that out. Okay. All right, so it's the Four of Cups inverted. Okay, so... Oh, thank you, Locaton. Thank you for following. I appreciate you. Hello. Welcome to the room. Thank you. Okay, you can ask a question real quick. Not sure if I have an answer. But so I would have to give you like a whole reading. So I don't know if you want to be in line for a reading. If so, just put in ! tarot, and then I can just give you a reading on that. Okay. I'm originally from Germany. I'm half German and half Serbian, but I live in the U.S. But I can get my way around a little bit of Spanish because I work with a lot of people from Colombia. From Colombia and from Mexico and from... That's it, I think. Okay. Yeah, so just put in, if you want to be in line for a reading, just put in ! tarot, and then I can give you a whole reading, and then I can figure that out for you. Okay, Cash, so let's look at that. So your secret desires and wishes is for you to have a better outlook, okay? You wish for new hopes and new dreams, okay? I live in the U.S. I live in the USA. Damn it. I get a text message and it's stupid Ace Hardware advertisement. That's stupid. I live in America. Oh. America. I live in America. No. America. USA. United States of America. Yes. That's where I live now for 16 years, whatever. So, okay, let me get back here, Cash. So that's right now. You're really hoping and you're wishing and you're dreaming for new hopes and dreams. Okay, that's something that you really want. And that's something that's in your head. Okay. Okay, let's look at your hidden forces. Okay. Oh, it's okay. Locatin, you're going to be right after Donna, okay? I'll give you a reading. So this, una más and you. Okay? So this reading, una más reading, and then you. Perfect. Okay, so your hidden forces, Cash. We're going to... Okay. I'm going to try to, okay. Yep, I got you. I'm going to try to make it easier for you. All right. So your hidden forces, Cash. What do we got going on there? That really aligns with you. All of this so far really aligns with you, I feel like. So it's the 8 of Cups inverted. Okay, so your hidden force right now is that you are literally seeing things through. Okay, there's perseverance. Okay, and that's really good. That is a strong force that's holding you and that's pushing you, and it's really good. You're seeing things through. You're pushing through to the end. You're not giving up. You're not walking away. You're not saying I'm done with this. You're pushing through. It's great. Okay, it's really good. So let's look at things yet to come. Okay. This card I haven't had in a while, and this is a really good card, okay? And immediately when this card comes up, I have a really big thought, okay? So this would be the 6 of Wands. Look at it. It's such a pretty card, too. This is about a new hero approaching, okay? So in the future, there will be a new hero, a change, a metamorphosis, emerging better than before, and victory, okay? I'm almost relating that not just to you, but I'm also relating that to your son, okay? Honestly, that was literally, as soon as I saw the card, that was the first thing I thought about. So I really think this is strong. I really think this is strongly related to him, even more so than you, okay? Of course, you guys are a package, but you know what I mean. Like, individually, I really think this is really directed to him. Victory and metamorphosis, a great change, and a new hero, okay? That's the impression I'm getting there. All right, so let's look at your environment. How's your environment making you feel? Okay, we're going to check that out right now. Okay. The Fool. So your environment has you pretty much as a youthful beginner of a journey, okay? An innocence, a young person, folly, acting without thought, potential, okay? So your environment has a good influence on you and brings you potential, makes you like you know, you have good potential because of the environment that you find yourself in. It's the beginning of a journey in your environment, okay? Hey, Bone, you're going to be right after Locatin, okay? Let me write that down. Bone. I got Bone here. Okay, so that's really good. I mean, I wouldn't... Well, the beginning of a journey, so it's kind of like that. Innocent or young person. You know, like new, fresh, okay, maybe. Folly, acting without acting without thought, and potential. So, you know, it's something like that, and that's in your environment. So that's really good. You know, so it is the environment you're finding yourself in now. So that environment is good for you. Is it work or at home? You know, it's all good for you at the moment, it seems like. Okay, so let's look at the people around you. How are they making you feel? Interesting. So you get the Seven of Wands here. Inverted. Okay, so... So... Somebody around you is giving you self-doubt, okay? There's a loss. There's no faith in your own ability because of a person around you. I know my sound... Oh, no, my sound is still on? Okay, my sound's still on. I can probably even know the person. I think you can probably maybe relate that to a certain person that's making you feel that way, because there's really only one person that can be that person, right? Unless there's another person. But I feel like I strongly think that it's directed at that one person, because that's the only person that's like not a positive thing in your life in that sense, you know, and tries to bring you down and is against you, and it goes against you all the time, even if it's unnecessary and stupid, and you know, yeah. So I think that's related to that person there. So that's kind of like a thing, like, you know, we already know, you already know, so it's like whatever. So let's look at your spirituality. So it's the Queen of Swords inverted. So, yeah, your spirituality is not doing so well. I think probably relating to, you know, I've said this many times before, when these cards are close together, these can be the things. So, their brutality, unfair judge, and selfishness. It's a total carryover from this card to here. So this brutality and the selfishness of this person has your spirit really oppressed in a way and suppressed right now, okay? It's hard. It's hard. You have a hard time being able to get this balanced out and like get the folds out of it, you know, because of this nonsense person around you. Which... that won't be that much of an issue in the future anymore, or so the cards say, seemingly, you know what I mean? So it's something you just at this moment have to just deal with, and you know that, you know, so it is what it is. So let's look at your final outcome. Let's look at your sun. Let's look what we can see there. Yeah, okay, so that's the Five of Wands, and that is about conflict. Um, that is a straight up conflict card, okay? So I have a really big hunch on this conflict that's gonna occur, and that's gonna be with that person. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm thinking. There's a competition, discord, struggle, legal troubles, conflict with neighbors. So that is all of these three here are all about that one thing. So that's what it's showing me about your son. So it has to, to do with the struggle there that you're having with the other person. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing here. So unfortunately, that's still something that's going to be there, and there's going to be a greater conflict even in the future, okay? But this is the actual future. This is just the final outcome, okay? But, the final outcome of this reading is what it means, the final outcome, not the final outcome of, but this is what's really important, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it for you here, Kesh. I hope that helped a little bit, or at least you resonated and were like, yeah, that makes sense. Because to me, it was like, to me it made sense, but, I really love that new hero and metamorphosis. Hey, Blood, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining the chat, joining the room. No, Locaton, there's still, Donna is still before you, okay? I'm doing Donna now, and then it's your turn. Okay, Blood, I'm gonna put you in the list here. You're after Bone. Love it. Bone, blood and bone. Love it. You are after this one. I'm doing Donna now, and then you, Locatin. Yeah. So are you here, Donna? Because, and I hope, Kesh, everything works out, I think it will. It has to. It must. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I look at it. Like, there's no other way. It has to. Okay. So, Donna, are you here? Because if you're here, it's your turn. And, perfect. So, let me know, you have any specific thing you want to know about? Because if you do, there will be a final outcome that we can apply this to, okay? To whatever question it is that you have about something. Yeah, look at it. We will do that whenever we do your reading, okay? Right now I'm just doing Donna. I'm just waiting on her to tell me what she would like to know about. Oh, okay. That's a good question. Love it. We're going to find out what happens there. Fish may take a while. Okay. All right, Donna. Let's look at your present situation. What do we got? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so you got the 9 of Pentacles, okay? So, material stability, okay? Like, presently you're materialistically stable, okay? A confident female and a pet lover. That's for you right now. That is how it's going for you momentarily. Okay, let's look at your past. What happened to you in your past? Okay, we need to know about that. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, cool. You had the Star in the past. You had hopes, okay? You had hope. There was big hope. Something or someone gave you hope. There was a balance, okay? It was really prominent, okay? That's why it's showing up in your reading. Good things, signs of good things. You had renewed faith, and you had a fulfillment in your life's pleasures. Okay. No, Locatin, it's not your turn. I'm with Donna right now. It's Donna. Okay, so yeah, in the past you had a really big thing, for your hope and balance and all of these things. It was really good. It was significant. That's why it's showing up in your, I don't know if that was a person or something happened to you, something good. Okay, so that's really good. So let's look at your subconscious. How is that doing? Okay, we're gonna figure that out. Okay, so the Four of Swords inverted. So subconsciously, you are you're coming out of a rest, okay, if you will. You're kind of going more into life again. It's renewed vigor. Return to daily life and events, activity. Okay, so your subconscious is kind of waking up. It's kind of opening up like a flower and is blooming now, and it's ticking. It's working better, okay? Refreshed with more vigor, renewed vigor, okay? So your subconscious is on a clear path, on a really good path right now. Okay, so let's look at your secret wishes and desires here. Okay, we're going to check that out now. So it's the Knight of Cups inverted, okay? So there's a deceptive person, a falsehood, and a scam, okay? It's hard for me to make the connection because it is in your hidden wishes and desires, but I think I have a feeling that you want to expose somebody, okay? That there's somebody that you think that way of. There is a deceptive person, there is a scam, and you just really want to be able to say, yes, I was right, okay? That there was the scam, because at the moment you're not quite sure if this is really happening, okay? So that's what I see there. You're really hoping and wishing, and you're like thinking a lot. You're like, oh my God, how can I make sure that I know that people know that this is a scam, that this is a deceptive person here, okay? So let's look at your hidden forces, okay? What can we find there? What kind of hidden forces are influencing you how, okay? Okay, so we get the Eight of Wands inverted here for you, Donna. Okay, so you have a strong sense right now, unfortunately, a strong sense, a little bit of jealousy and envy. Okay, that's something that's forcing your thoughts and forcing your actions. Okay, and it's not really good. That could still have something to do with this here too, with this deceptive person. Something like that. So there's like also stagnation in life is involved with that too. So, and domestic issues. Okay, so something something is forcing you to be not really in good places when it comes to that. Oh my God! Look at Cash over here. Thank you for doing that, because I'm like, oh my God, how can I try, but my Spanish is very Little bit. I speak 3 languages, so, give me a break. So, okay. All right, Donna. So that's what we see here with your hidden forces. Okay, so let's look at your future events yet to come. Let's try to figure. Yeah, I know. I use it too. I use the Google Translate. Sometimes certain words. I was gonna say Wörter. Mixing languages already. I try to look. I'm like, what is the exact word? Because there are words that you really wanna. Like stagnation, for instance. That's a word where I sit here in English. I understand what it means, but. Would it be Stagnation in German? No, it would not be. That's, so, for instance, a word I would look up because it is a little tricky, I can't remember. A few years back, I forgot the German word for pumpkin, and my mom was like, "Oh my God, you're losing your mother tongue. Don't do that." And then, and I will never forget that word. Now, of course, I will never forget any words. But once in a while, you forget a word in your mother tongue. That just happens when you're in a different country. And I only speak German to my brother, so, or my other family, so you lose it. And I never speak Serbian, so it's difficult, it's difficult. I can understand, but you lose all the vocabulary and stuff, So anyway, future events to come, Donna. Let's look at events yet to come for you. Oh, yes. Ace of Pentacles, check it out. That means that in your future, in your near future, materialistic and spiritual perfection, okay? It will be perfect. You will be in perfect shape when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your spirit. There will be prosperity, and there will be you will have a will to succeed, okay? So your future is looking really good, okay? I'm glad you had that. Let's see your environment. How's your environment making you feel? Okay, let's check it out. Two of Pentacles. Your environment has you a little bit on the imbalance, okay? You're a little bit not so balanced. Your environment has you putting the wrong priorities, okay? So I don't know what environment you're in, but there's an yeah, that's pretty much it there. So maybe you can take a step back or take a break from, I don't know, your job or your family, something like that, your home. Something is causing you to have a little bit misplaced priorities and a little bit of problems juggling things. It's not too drastic of a thing, though. I can feel it's not like something really dire. It's maintainable, but it is a little bit like maybe you need a break, Let's look at people. How are people influencing you? Okay, let's check that out. Okay, good. That's good. So you get the Eight of Pentacles here. So I'm gonna just assume it's your work, right? Because you can see here he's in the factory. He's making the pentacles. Okay, so it is you are paying really close detail to your job, to what you do. You're very proud of what you do. You're very a crafty person that puts a lot of effort into their work. Okay, so that's really good. So you work well with the people around you. Okay, the people you work with are good. There's a balance, there's a calm, everything is cool, okay, with people. They're helping you being able to put these extra little details on your work, and this you have real pride in your things that you do. The people around you make you feel this way. That's why you're able to do it, okay? So let's move on. What about your spirituality? How are you doing spiritually? Let's check it out. Oh, wow. That's interesting. So that's the moon, okay? The moon. So in your spirituality, there are some strange forces pulling strings, okay? There are strange forces pulling strings. Let's see. I'm kind of here in the forgotten area. Brainwashing, dark influences, trickery, illusion, subconscious control. So your spiritual is a little confused right now. You're spiritually confused. You're letting kind of like darkness taking a little too much hold of you and making you have really weird thoughts and not really so coherent and not really good and balanced. Okay, so you gotta kind of I think it may still have something to do with this deceptive person there. with your environment. You know, these kind of align, that there's a deceptive person and your environment is making you feel. So there's something a little off that's causing your spirituality to be a little bit not on a good track. So you got to kind of work on it, you know, meditation or whatever you do, you know, whatever you like to do that makes you feel better, you know. So let's look at your final outcome. Oh yeah, that's what it was. You want to see? Okay, see, look. I mean, you got this here. You know, the future of your material realms and your spiritual realms, and they will be in perfect balance. But you know, this is still addressed to your final outcome. So let's look at your final outcome here. Makes perfect sense. Yes, it's actually fucking so good, Donna. Look at that. Look at that. The Magician. You know what that means? My thing, I'm going to explain this card to you perfectly, and then I'm going to tell you what I think. Because what this card means is that you're putting your creativity to use, exploring your potential abilities, manual dexterity, skilled hands, emerging talent. I think that's a yes. I think that's a clear yes, that there will be a good way to a promotion at your job. I can confidently sit here and say that you will be doing good with your job. Yeah. So that's really good. I'm glad that worked out. I hope everything makes sense to you, Donna, and I hope I kind of gave you a little bit insight and made you feel better. That was really awesome. Let me see here. Yeah, look at it. I'm sorry, it's your turn now, but you know you have to kind of wait a little bit. I had to finish this for Donna. Oh, thank you, Donna. I'm so glad. I'm really glad. It sounds like you're gonna have some really good stuff coming up, especially like when it comes to your wealth, to your as I'm throwing my cards, to your stability and to your your materialistic realms. It's really good. Okay, so I'm really happy. Hold on, I gotta pick up the cards that I just dropped once again, like an idiot. So sick of that. Why do I keep doing that? I have like non-sticky fingers, obviously. God. Okay, sorry. Oh no, and now my camera's malfunctioning too. Jeez. Okay. So look at it. We have you now. Okay, it's your turn now. Ashai Tebun. Ashai Tebun. Ashai. Thank you, Ashai, for following. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, Ash. Cool. Like Ash from Pokemon. Love it. The camera's being a butt. Yeah, Ash. Ash Ketchum. Gotta catch them all. Hey, that was one of the best shows ever made. I mean, still till this day, even the new generation is into Pokemon. Nothing has been around that long. I mean, maybe some things, but anyway. So, Locatin, it's your turn now. Okay. So I'm gonna try to go as slow as I can, but I can't. Yes, I will. I will tell you that. Yeah, Simpsons, Promethean. You're right. Simpsons. Yep. There's certain things. Yep. Definitely. It's never a fan, honestly. Honestly, I know people are like, what? I'm like, I don't know. I tried so many times too. So many times I tried to get into The Simpsons, and every time I left I left her out there. I said to myself, what is this nonsense? This is such nonsense. The Homer, how he burps and then he chokes the boy Bart. Bart was awesome. Bart was always like my idol, right? Because I was Bart when I was a kid. Literally. That's exactly how I was. But it's like, he'll take his son and he'll choke him like this. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? This is so fucking dumb. It's the same with Futurama. I hate Futurama. I cannot stand Futurama. People are like, how? I'm like, it's so dumb. Yes, Locatin, I will try to talk as slowly as possible, okay? But you have to, like, keep up because I still have bone and blood to go. And then whoever comes after. But anyway, let's see here. And guys, I'm probably going to take like just literally a 2-minute break after her because I got to get a drink and then I will continue. That's all I got to do. Okay, I'm not going to be gone for long, but I got to do that. Cuz my mouth is dry like the Sahara. Okay, let's see. Okay, Locatin. What's going on with you presently, okay? Yeah, of course. Right when I'm like talking, like doing the Spanish shit and everything. Okay, so hold on. We're gonna really do this because I'm gonna translate this. I'm gonna translate this properly for you. Stupid idiots down there playing with the balls, getting on my nerves. Really, I cannot stand these people. They're awful. Okay. You, Locatin. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I have the Google Translate here. I have the Google Translate. So, I'm going to use it. Why not? Oh, Spanish. Espanol. Okay. Okay, yeah, Ash, let me put you on the list. You're going to be after blood. Okay, so you, Locatin, descansar, rest, calm, retreat, retiro, you. Pensamiento inerte. Sí. Okay. Okay. Pasado. Your pasado. Okay, let's see. Indifference. Let's see. Indiferencia. Pasado indiferencia. Delay in plans. Delay in plans. Retraso en los planes. Passivity. Pasividad. Pasado. Okay? Okay, pasado. Okay. Subconscious. What does that mean? Subconscious. Subconsciente. Subconsciente. Okay. Okay. Subconsciente. The Magician. Inverted. Ooh, okay, okay. Falta de imaginación. You have to wait on that. That's this card. That's this card. Okay, so confusion. Incapaz de aprender nuevas habilidades. Okay. 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 This. Deseos y ángelos. Ooh. Justice inverted. Ooh. That's... Okay. Oh. Okay. Abuso. Tomando lados. Okay, so there's abuse in your hidden force, abuse, and taking sides, okay? You're going with one side, or in your desires and wishes, okay? Let's look in your hidden forces, okay? There's a bad person, okay? Bad persona, okay? Let's see, Knight of Cups. Deceptive person. Scam, okay? C. I don't know if it's your boyfriend. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. This will tell me. This card will tell me here. So, future. Change. Turbulent situation, like crazy situation. Loco situación. Una persona es malo. Futuro turbulento. I don't know. No lo sé todavía. Todavía? This will tell me. Okay? Okay, so environment, okay? Around you. Yeah, it all makes sense. It all makes perfect sense, really. Astucia. Especismo. Let's see. Lavado del cerebro. Okay. Persona. Okay. A good parent. Moda. Es bueno. Líder sabio. Cariñoso. Su padre. Tu padre. Okay? Spirit. Your spirituality. Su padre. Cariñoso. Oh. Sí. Okay. Espiritualmente, renunciando, defeat. Fracaso. Rendirse. Like surrender. Like giving up. Like, I can't do it anymore. Like, you're just done. You're done. Spiritually, you're done. Let's look at your love, okay? Your love here, okay? Oh, okay. Your love. Conocimiento supremo. Intuición. Virtuoso. Erudito. Okay? So your love is of supreme knowledge, intuition, wise beyond the years, virtuous and scholarly. So it's positive. I don't know if you're going to get married, but it's positive. It's good. Muy bien. Your love is good. I don't know. So, Bone, are you still here? Because you're next. Yeah, I think he does. No, he's not cheating. I didn't see that he was cheating. No, that's not something I saw. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Bone, are you here? Because it's your turn. Bone. I think so. I think. Thank you. Bone, are you still here? Because it's your turn. If you're not going to come, I'll jump to Blood. If Blood's here, then I'll do Blood next. And then Ash is after that. Come on, people. Say something. Is nobody here? Is Ash not even here either? You guys are hearing me, right? Yeah, my volume is on. Nobody's saying anything. What's going on? Hey! Alright. Okay, so Bone. Alright, Blood, I'll do you first, okay? We'll do that. And then if Bone doesn't come, then you're next, Ash, okay? So we're going to do Blood. And then if Bone shows up, we'll do Bone and then you, Ash. But I have a feeling that Bone is not around or something right now. So that's fine. So we're going to just move on with Blood. And then we're going to do Ash. You gotta catch him up, Pokemon. You know, the song is, I can only sing it in German. Because I grew up with it in German. No, don't say, please sing it for me. Because I know somebody will say that. Okay, I'll do it. But I'm only going to do it if somebody actually asks. I'm not just going to sing the song now like an idiot. But yes, I can only sing all the Disney movies too. Because all of these things I grew up with, I can only sing it all in German. Okay, so you want to know about your situation in life for, Damn it, why did you do that? No. Okay. I'm just going to sing like the first verse, okay? Because I feel really awkward doing this. And it's going to just sound silly and I don't care. Ich will der Allerbeste sein, wie keiner vor mir war. Di, di. Ganz allein fange ich sie mir, ich kenne die Gefahr. Ich reise durch das ganze Land und suche weit und breit das Pokémon, um zu verstehen, was ihm diese Kraft verleiht oder Macht verleiht. Pokémon, komm und schnapp sie dir. So that's... Oh my god, I hope my brother's not gonna see this disaster. He's gonna shut the fuck up. Oh my god, okay. Well, good thing my lights are like that because I think I'm probably like super red in my face right now, but you can't really see it. Okay. Alright, enough with the nonsense. I'm kind of glad I got that out though, thanks. Alright, yeah. Okay, blood, let's check out what goes on with you presently, okay? Oh, okay. So you got the Five of Pentacles. So currently you're a little bit, like, you're in a tumultuous situation with money. There's like a fear of poverty and maybe even loss of home, okay? So you're kind of like, it could also be, if it's not really physically, it could also be metaphorically speaking, okay? So you're kind of like lost, okay? You're lost. You feel there's poverty. Either it's like financially actual poverty or it's like just mental poverty, maybe on the verge of exhaustion or something like that. But something like that is going on with you right now. So let's look at your past. What happened in the past, okay? Okay, so the Queen of Swords. So in the past you had like a really, there was like a heartbreak, okay? Sorry, I don't get the Queen of Swords so often. Loneliness, anxiety, sadness, a widow, someone carrying a burden. Okay, so the past had you down. Okay, you were not doing so well. You were depressed. You were oppressed. You felt desperate, really. Sadness and anxiety. Of a really heavy burden. Could have been loss of somebody, could have been a breakup in a relationship, could have been, but that must have been a really heavy relationship, but something really heavy weighed on you in the past, okay? It's no longer really a thing, but it could still be even carrying over into here from that, you know, so yeah, definitely something like that was going on there, okay? So let's look at let's look at your subconscious here. What's going on there? Oh, you really still have shit going on there. Okay, so you got the Devil. So your subconscious is filled right now with obsessive desires. Okay, you have obsessive desires. You have oppression, material bondage, evil evil fantasies. Okay, so your subconscious is still really suffering from the stuff that happened in your past that has you going a little bit like off the deep end a little bit. Okay, it's really stressing you out. It's really weighing heavily on you. Okay, so we can see that here. That's just something that's going on there, unfortunately. So let's just move on, okay? So let's look at your secret wishes and desires. What can we see there, okay? The Moon. So there's a brainwashing. There's again dark influences, trickery, illusions, subconscious control. So something is like really like in there. That you really, I think you really kind of got to get rid of that stuff. It's not doing you any favors, okay? So Yeah, the brainwashing part is what I don't like too. It could be a person doing that to you, or something that you do that makes your brain into these weird things. Okay, let's look at your hidden forces. Let's keep moving. Hopefully we dig something up. Hidden forces. Okay, good. We're coming up. The King of Wands. Okay, so your hidden force that is behind you and that's helpful to you. There is a caring and a wise leader, a guide. Somebody's guiding you. Could be a parent, could be a friend, could be a partner, something like this. Somebody is there that cares. That's a very wise leader. Let me see. That is, like a father figure. It's a loving qualities. A married man, it's something like this. Somebody that has their wing over you a little bit. Okay, so that's something that's good. That's a strong force behind you. That there's a wise leader that's kind of guiding you. Okay, whoever this may be. So let's look at events to come for you. Okay, what's gonna happen there? Okay, so you get the King of Cups here, okay? The King of Cups inverted, though. So there's something going to be about a person that's not you cannot please this person in any way, really, okay? It's an unscrupulous character. There's a lack of creativity, and, so that's going to be in your future. So that could be you, that you have to overcome yourself, or it could be somebody else that you're going to have a really hard time to please, that it's going to be very difficult, and there's going to be a stagnation in the creativity, in your creative path, okay? Or that person will cause that, you know what I mean? So something like that will occur to you in the future. Let's look at your environment. How's your environment influencing you, okay? How's that making you feel? Damn it. But we're kind of figuring this shit out. Ace of Cups. Okay, so in your environment, there is something that's not good for you. Okay, let's see. I'm going to actually... Yeah, in your environment, there's unfortunate, abrupt changes, loss of love, and stagnation. Again, we're looking at the same reoccurring crap here. Okay, so your environment seems to be responsible for what's going on with you. It's not just something that's coming out of nowhere. Something is making this happen, and it is around you, okay, right now. Could be your family, your work, your friends. Something in your environment is causing you these problems. Let's look at the people around you. Maybe we can look up here a little bit. No, we cannot. This is the part of my job that I really hate. So King of Swords here, inverted. Somebody around you, there's some... Okay. Well, there is somebody around you that has something to do with brutality, unfair judge, and selfishness, okay? That is somebody directly around you that's negative, has a negative impact, this type of impact on you, okay? Brutality, unfair judge, and selfishness. Could be a boss, could be a teacher, something like that, okay, is around you. It's not good, okay? So environment and people, if you can make a change, I strongly suggest, okay? So, spirituality, we're going to check on that now. Okay, so even so, you having these problems, your spirituality is starting to come together, okay? There is a melting process is going on. You're using your energy creatively. You're bringing together ideas. You're focusing on a single object. You're working together for a common goal. You're unifying forces. It's good. You have your spirituality unlocked. You're doing the right thing. You're going the right path, right? You still have a long way to go, but you're using different objects from different things, be it spiritually, or actually material things that you use to make your alchemy, whatever you want to call it. But whatever you're doing spiritually, keep going on that path. It's good. This is a good thing. It's working out well for you, okay? So let's look at your final outcome, okay? And you said you wanted to just know what's the year gonna look like, okay? We're gonna look at that. Thank fuck. Okay, so things are gonna look up. Okay, so we got the Page of Pentacles here. It's good. You can see he stitches himself together out of pieces. So this year is gonna bring you some. There's gonna be new things to come. Okay, there's gonna be new. There's gonna be. You're gonna be eager to learn, and your inventive mind is gonna be a big thing. Okay, that's gonna be a big thing for you in this coming year, and it will serve you well. Okay, so do not be alarmed. Things will definitely look up for you. There's gonna be that one person, but it's just gonna be a person. But don't worry about that, because your actual future is a pretty good outlook. Okay, it's work, but it looks good in general. You know what I mean? So good. I'm kind of glad, because it looks like you're really going through a rough time right now. You're really going through a rough time, and I really hope that you can get through this, and come out better on the other side, which your cards say that you will. So, you know, I'm having good thoughts about this. You know, so I hope this helped a little bit. I hope this was good for you. Numerology. I'm not sure what exactly, because I do certain things, but I'm not sure about that actual term numerology, to be quite frank with you. I don't. What is that? What is no? I should just look it up real quick. Oh, yeah, I do a little bit, but I'm not really like very familiar. Certain numbers, yeah. But then again, honestly, I haven't paid attention. So it's been a while. You know what I mean? I have not really paid attention to it very much, you know. I've been focusing on this more. Yeah, I'm sorry, Blood, that I can't really help you with that. Maybe I gotta read up on it more. And you're welcome. You're welcome. I really hope everything works out. Like, come in here anytime, even if you just need to talk or something. You know, you're open. I'm open here, and you can always come in. You know, no problem. So Ash, it's your turn. Oh, Faith. Yeah, I'm still alive. No, you know, I have my schedule now, and I'm really trying to adhere to that schedule, because, and I feel, and honestly, I can really feel it's helping me, because I was getting a little bit stressed, Faith. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was streaming every night, and I was like, dude, this is getting a little chaotic. So I got my schedule, and my schedule, I have 2 days off from screaming. Never off from screaming. Always screaming, okay? No, I have literally Sunday and Monday, I don't stream. I take off, I meditate, I speak to the gods, I ask them, I paint, I read, I do that sort of thing, you know? I take that really off, and I really just, well, I mean, Mondays I still work, you know, but I mean, like, when it comes to reading, I'm not going to do it. But, yeah, thank God you're still alive. Yeah, I'm still alive. No one knows for how long, you know? Well, I meant more like screaming, like, what's going on here? I can't do this anymore. That's my scream. You're just screaming angrily at everybody. Fuck you! No, you can definitely be. But one thing, though, that I said earlier that I haven't done, but you know what? I'm going to do it now. Ash, you're next, and then is Faith. But I have to go really quickly and make myself a drink, okay? Because I really need a drink. But Ash, I'm coming. Screaming kids. Luckily, I don't have those, but my neighbors do, so I do still have to listen to screaming kids. But anyway, let me take like 2 minutes, and then I'll be right back, guys. Okay, don't run away because Ash is next, and perfect. And then it's you, Faith. I'm glad to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Let's scream together. What thing? You will send the thing? See, now I don't want to go right now because I want to know what you're sending. Of what you want to know about, maybe? Is that what you're maybe talking about? Well, you send whatever. I'll be right back, guys, okay? Don't run away. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, send whatever. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, weird. So, earlier today I had a little commune with my ancestors there. And it's so strange. Because when I walked out of my room and I went downstairs, I can feel the presence of somebody for sure. I could have sworn that one of my roommates was already home, but there's nobody here. So it's almost like a feeling like somebody's sitting in my reading corner on one of my parlor chairs. And I keep hearing things too. It's weird. But all my cats are outside, so I know they're messing with me. I like it. I do like it. But anyway, maybe they're enjoying, or maybe they're not enjoying me becoming this oracle for other people. Who knows? A gallon. Jeez. I wish I drank that much. I'd probably feel better. Okay, Ash. Well, if you're back, then we can get on with it. Yep. Because we got Faith after that, and then what time is it gonna be then? We'll see. But definitely gonna go ahead now. If you're ready, Ash, are you ready for me? And I did read your message about improvement of quality of life. Okay. That's an interesting and thoughtful thought. Perfect. Perfect. Suddenly I'm not dropping any cards. Nothing is wrong. All right, let's get going then. Let's look at your present. What's going on with you currently, presently? Okay, what's happening there? Okay, so you get the Eight of Pentacles inverted. So there's a little bit of a laziness and sloppiness at work going on, at either your job or your hobby or something, but you're not really paying attention to detail. Okay, you're kind of just like whatever. So that's not really good. That needs a little bit of improvement, okay? It's not like devastating, but it's like a carelessness a little bit, okay? So that's something that's happening to you currently at either your hobby or your job or something that you invest your time in. Okay, it's something you enjoy doing, but right now you're just kind of like, I don't care, you know? Let's look at your past. What happened in the past? We're about to find that out. Six of Pentacles inverted. Okay, so you had, in the past, you were not very generous. Okay, in the past, you were a little bit selfish. You were kind of hoarding your wealth, and you mishandled your finances a little bit in the past. Okay, so that was a certain scenario of that may have been there because it was significant, and it was significant enough for you to show up here in your thing. Hey Jing, thanks Jing, thank you for following, and I appreciate you coming in the room. Welcome to the room. Greetings to my new fleshling Jing. Thank you. Okay, good. Okay, I'm glad you can resonate. I'm glad it has changed. That's really good. Okay, so then let's look at your subconscious. Sometimes I forget my card. Your subconscious, how is it doing? Okay, what are we doing there? Yes, Jing, you will be right after Faith. Okay, so I'm doing Ash right now. Then I'm going to be doing Faith. And then it's going to be your turn, Jing, okay? I like that name. It's just like, it rolls right at Jing. Love it. Or Ying? Jing? Ying? Whatever. Okay, so let's look at your subconscious here, Ash. Okay, let's check that out. Okay. Look at you. You got these pentacles. My God. The Five of Pentacles. So you are worried. You are worried of poverty, and you're worried of homelessness. Homelessness. and you're worried about your finances, about your wealth, okay? You're worried about that. You feel kind of like lost a little bit in that sense, and your subconscious, you're stressing about that. About money management, about your home, that kind of thing, okay? So you are struggling there. That's just something. Yeah, that's something that's going on there right now. Well, let's look at your hidden wishes, or secret wishes and desires. Okay, let's check out what we can see there. So that's the King of Cups inverted. So there's an unscrupulous character and somebody that's difficult to please. Okay, with 4 roommates. Your bills have been growing larger? That's not good. That shouldn't happen with 4 roommates. How big is the house? That should not be a thing, I feel like. So yeah. Okay. So there's something about a difficult to please person, okay? Well, somebody must not be doing their job, because, I mean, that's from, logically, just, that's kind of crazy. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's no good. You might have to find new roommates. I'm almost thinking that. So, yeah, there is something, lack of creativity kind of aligns with this. Yeah, so that's not good. That's spending. Yeah, there's a lack of creativity. Yes. That is something that you don't desire, that you don't wish. You wish that things can not be that way, that you can get out of the situation. Okay, that's kind of like where this is headed. So that's not good with these roommates. They need it because, I mean, we're all adults. I mean, I'm gonna just assume. Because, I mean, we got to realize the bills come first. As much as we don't want to pay them and hate them, but that keeps water running, it keeps electricity, it keeps a roof over our head. So, you pay your bills and then you do whatever with the rest of the money for the rest of the month, Okay, so that makes sense to you. Okay, so let's look at your hidden forces. Maybe we can pull some strings here, if you will. Okay, let's look at your hidden forces. Hey, I spoke too soon. So unfortunately, there's really this strong force of loneliness, anxiety, sadness, a widow, someone carrying a burden. So there's really something really heavy on you, okay? It could be this roommate situation. It could still be this subconscious carrying over here that you are really kind of worried, about these things. Well, that's good. That's really good that this is, that you guys are working on it. That's good. Trying things and getting things in gear is always the most important thing. As long as you keep going and you try to find always solution. My mother always taught me this, but I think that's why I'm like filled with anxiety as an adult. But it really is like, as soon as you solve one problem, you have to continue and go to the next and solve. Just solving problems. That's what your life is about. You know what I mean? But my life. But it's good that you guys are trying to solve this problem. Is good, is a positive. Then let's look at events yet to come for you, okay? Maybe, okay, that's good. We got something positive. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So, in your near future, you will be looking up a little bit when it comes to your finances, okay? Things will be looking up. There will be luxury. There will be affluence, a gracious host or hostess, charity, and generosity. Oh, now somebody's definitely home. No, now somebody's definitely here. I was just like, there's no way. Okay, so either somebody is going to be charitable towards you and it's going to put you back on the right track, or you're going to be doing well enough that you can distribute charity to others. But your financial situation is looking up, either through help from others or yourself, but it will be looking up. So do not be alarmed, okay? Oh my God. Oh man, I'm sorry. That sucks. Oh. That's what this is. That's what that card definitely is. That's usually what this card is. There's like 2 or 3 cards that are distinctly for stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like loss or something very traumatic. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's definitely what I think. Yes, and you're absolutely right. So, but in your future, materialistically, you will do better. Okay? So don't be alarmed. It will get better with the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? She is giving charity to all her little puppets, to all her people. A gracious hostess. It'll be good. There will be luxury, affluence, charity, everything will be there. So don't worry. It will come, okay? It's in your future. It's definitely in your future. Let's look at your environment. What can we find in your environment, okay? That's to be expected. So the world inverted, okay? So failed plans, okay? Just really relates to that whole, to your boyfriend. Frustration, incomplete project, failed endeavors, okay? So you probably had many plans, but unfortunately, that was not something that is working right now. It was supposed to be now, but it's not now. So in your environment, the failed plans, failed endeavors, unfortunately. So could also be related to your roommates, that you guys are kind of like failing in the aspect, paying the bills and stuff like that, because they're in your direct environment, so they're kind of a negative influence on you. Not a negative influence, but when it comes to the material ways, when it comes to plans, when it comes to bigger things, it's not, your environment is not really working for you right now, okay? Unfortunately. Okay, so let's move on to the people around you. That's specifically for people around you, be it your family or your roommates or your friends, whatever, okay? Let's look at that. That's something that can really help, because it was like this for me when I can relate to it, and I think that's very much, you seem to be very connected to this side. What happened to me was my father died, I believe it was December 19th is when he died, and on December 18th, and I hadn't seen my father in 15 years, because my father was in Serbia and I'm in America, because I moved from Europe 16 years ago here, and I hadn't seen my father since. And my father unfortunately died 2 years ago, and the night before I got the phone call, I had a dream about my father being on an airplane, and we were both on an airplane, and he was looking at me and he was smiling at me, and pretty much like the airplane was going to America. He was traveling to me in my dream on an airplane. And the next morning is when I got the phone call from my cousin and told me that our dad had passed. So I am deeply convinced that my father is here and that my father is around me. And I am almost sure that I can see him, and not as a spirit or as a ghost, but as a falcon that has occurred here, that has come here and is always here. That was my father's favorite animal of all time, was a falcon, and this falcon is now always here on our trees. He will sit there. I've seen him literally sit on the ground, and I've rode my bicycle past him and he just stared at me. And he's called out to me and my brother to the point he called so much until we walked and looked at him and stared at him for a few minutes, went away. He called again. We went back, and he stared at us. And then we went back, and then he stopped screeching, but he still sat there, and he's never left. Like, he leaves, he's not always there, but he's always around. I see him always around the house in the neighborhood, and there has never been a falcon like that was around. So whatever. But this is my life. But these things can be a little bit helpful when it comes to being able to come to closure, right? I will never come to closure because I didn't see my dad for 15 years. So that'll always be like, I don't know if I can ever get over that in any way. But, I see, I can totally relate to you. Yeah. That can happen. It's intimidation, right? They're intimidated because they don't understand that. They don't understand, so they're very intimidated by these type of things, And people with open minds, they want to learn, right? They want to take this. They want to learn it. They want to know more about it. They want to understand it, but many people are ignorant and subsequently scared, so, or vice versa, So yeah, but I'm sorry that happened to you. That's really not good. But let's look at this here. The people around you. So there's gonna be a voyage. Let's see. I don't want to say the wrong word. Quick actions, decisions made in haste, delivery of important news, voyage by air. So there's somebody around you that's going to be able to make you be able to go on a trip by air. So you're going to be flying somewhere or something like that. A voyage, okay? Delivery of important news, that's really good. Somebody around you will be delivering important news to you. So that's really good. You're going to have to react quickly. There's going to be quick reactions. Thank you, NG1976. Thank you for joining. Greetings. Welcome to the room. Thank you. So yeah, that's somebody around you. They might not be in the picture yet. They might be coming here in the future, with the material side, but somebody, could be multiple people, could be, whatever, something like that. So let's move on to your spirituality. Let's look at your spirituality, because that's apparently huge for you. So we gotta look at that. Oh, okay. So there's going to be a deceitful person around you, okay? There's going to be a deceitful person around you. And the falsehood and the scam. There's something like this that's going to be directed at your spirituality, that's going to affect your spirituality, okay? That could be somebody trying to put stuff in your mind or something. You can just do ! Tarot. Good evening. Okay, Ash, good. So you're already aware of this person being around you and stunting your spiritual growth. Okay, that's the biggest thing. You're gonna be okay. So we're doing at the moment ! Tarot. At the moment, I'm doing Ash, okay? After Ash, it's Faith, then it's Jake, and then it's you, NG. And guess what? You're going to be my last one for tonight. Ha! Okay, so you're aware, Ash, of this happening. So perfect. Love it. You're going to be up after 2 more NG, okay? So so what was I going to say? I was going to say, oh, okay. So I'm talking German. Oh man, the cold is the best. The cold is this crystal clean and clear air that's just like when you breathe it in, it's just like it blows right through you, you know. And air is my element anyway. You know, I'm a Libra. I'm born in October, and it's like I can feel it. Air is just the best. This cold air is the best. I love cold. Cold is the best. Cold water, even, it's just like, I don't know. It's so clarifying. It's weird. But let's look at your final outcome, okay? Did you have anything that you wanted in specific to know? I can't remember now. If you said anything. Oh, yeah, you did, actually. Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, quality of life. Improving quality of life. Yes, okay. Yeah. I love the cold. It's perfect. You can concentrate. Everything is clear. It's like clear. Everything. I don't know how to explain it. I have a hard time sometimes explaining things. So let's look at your final outcome. How can you upgrade and make your quality of life better? Okay, so we're gonna look at that now. Okay, I'm getting an immediate hit there with something that I'm thinking it is related to. So it's the Eight of Swords. Okay, you have to let go of a bondage. Okay, the way that you can. There it is. You're controlled by outside forces, a censorship, a restriction, a bondage. Okay, you gotta let that go. It could have to do with your feelings of your boyfriend, but it could also be related to something else. You gotta let go of this bondage. There's something holding you back. It's restricting you. It's oppressing you, and you gotta let go of that. Okay, that's the way you're gonna improve the quality of your life. Other than that, you know, it's gonna look up for sure. Okay, materialistically too. Okay, yeah. So if you can let go, then your then your quality will improve. Okay. So that's it for you here, Ash. I hope that helped you a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good, though. Accountability is huge. You know, a lot of people like to blame others. Most people like to blame everybody else, and they never look inward. They never look inward, and that's something that really bothers me, because I'm always self-conscious about everything all the time, you know? Definitely, Ash. Absolutely. It was really nice knowing you. I'm really glad you're in here. I'm really glad you're following. You're always welcome in here, and I really hope that these things will work out for you. You know, I really hope everything will be okay there. But it looks like you seem pretty you know, awake, you know, and aware of what's going on in your life, what's going on around you, and stuff like that. You know, so I have really good feelings with you. So do not fret, you know, and so the Americans say. So I wish you the best, Ash, and I hope I'll see you again in here, okay? Okay, Faith. Is Faith here? I'm sure she is. I hope she is. How's your mom? I hope she's doing good. Hope she's not down. I have a feeling she's been down or something. She's been down, hasn't she? That's my feeling. I felt like that when she was in here last time and she checked just to say hi. But I hope not. I hope she's okay. But yeah, it's your turn next, Faith, if you're here. I don't know if you're still here or not. Because if you're not, then we're going to go with Jing. And then we'll just do Faith after. It's no problem. Nema problema. Kein Problem. Faith, are you here? Nope. Nope. Okay, well, Jing, are you here? Oh, wow, people. People, don't just leave. You're in line. Well, who's here? Is NG here? NG is here. Is nobody here? What's going on? Oh. Okay. I was like, oh my god, everybody left me. Okay. Okay, so NG. Then we're gonna just do you. And then if anybody else comes back, they come back. If not, I'm gonna hop off because I've been on here almost 3 hours. Okay, so I mean, if I can keep it together. If I cannot keep it together, just leave me behind, save yourself, okay? Oh my god. So, is there anything specific you want to know about NG? Because there's going to be a final outcome card that's going to be specifically about that. That was perfect English. Grammatically as well as everything else. No, that's fine. Okay, so you would like an over... Well, yeah, this whole reading is going to be an overall reading, okay? It's going to be addressing multiple things in your life. But there's going to be one specific card that you can say, okay, I want this specific card to be about my relationship or my career or something. You just have to choose what you want this card to be for, okay? So you just gotta let me know one thing that you want to know with this specific card, because all the rest of the cards will be about the general aspect. Okay, for a relationship. Gotcha. Perfect. Oh, Brazil, huh? That's one of those countries that I kind of like forget about when I think about like traveling. But then when somebody talks about it, I'm immediately like, oh man, I gotta go there, because there's so many countries I want to go to. Of course, you know, I'm Viking. I want to raid all the countries. That's in my blood. That's in my DNA. You know, but Brazil is one of those countries I forget. And then when I go inside myself and I think about this country, I'm like, yeah, I can go there too. I would like to go there too and see. Best, I mean, in the top 3 soccer countries of the world. You know, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, everybody. Brazil, yeah. World champions. Oh, the food. I can only imagine that'll be so good, probably. Oh my god. Okay, so, let's start. Okay. Saying cotton, 10 cards. We're going to look at your present life. What's going on with you presently? Let's check it out, okay? Oh, wait, actually, no, I forget now. Sorry about that. This card is one of those cards that is confusing, because some cards, they get worse as they invert, but most cards get better, right? But some of them don't. This card don't. I knew it. I fucking knew it. So you're going through it right now. You are, there's a loved one lost, and there's extreme sorrow, okay? Okay, emotional misery, okay? You're emotionally not really in good spirits right now, okay? Emotionally, you're very sad, and you're not doing so well there right now, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. Unfortunately, what I'm seeing there, okay? Let's move on from that, okay? Let's look at your past. What happened in the past, okay? We're going to check that out. Okay. The Hermit. So in the past, you were very, you were like a hermit. You were secluded. You didn't really want to be social with others. You were really hiding, and you were very secretive, okay? There was like a secret going on in the past, okay? It's not that way anymore, but you were longing for solitude, for exile. You wanted to be alone. You were an outcast, and there was hidden knowledge, okay? Something hidden was there, okay, in the past. So that's what we can find there, okay? So I hope that kind of makes sense. But like I said, it was in the past, so it's not really that way anymore, but it was definitely at some point. So let's look at your subconscious, okay? What can we do there? Oh, man. All right, so again, we're looking at the swords here, the Queen of Swords. So there's a heartbreak, there's misery, there's sorrow, okay? That's in your subconscious. So it's not just happening, but it's also deeply in you, within you, okay? Unfortunately, loneliness, you're carrying a burden. There's a heavy burden that's pushing down on your subconscious. It's not so good, okay? It's not good. We gotta figure something out what we can do better, okay? So, let's look at your secret wishes and desires, okay? What you really wish, what you want, what you dream about, okay? Fucked up. So strength inverted. So you're dreaming of this surrender, okay? You're dreaming of giving up. That's something that is actually occurring in your dreams, in your thoughts, okay? You have this so deeply in you that you're like, it's like a magnet. You're summoning this to you, and mistakenly, almost like you want this to be like that, okay? Oh, man. Not deserving things, as you don't deserve something bad, or you don't deserve something good because you were bad. I don't know if you know what I mean there. But, yeah, so there's some, yeah, there's not, so far it's trouble, okay? Kinda. Inside trouble is what I really see. It's really like inside of you, okay? So let's look at your hidden forces. What goes on there, okay? Let's see. Dude. It's exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so this is the Ten of Cups inverted. So there's a family conflict. There's a conflict in your family. Somebody, it's like your family. Okay. Yeah, so you're having this is a really strong force. It's really telling me that this force of this problem with these people is really strong, man. It's not good. It's like family bad family endeavors, conflicts, family strife, ended friendships, and disruption of normal routine, okay? So that's a strong force that's really influencing you in a negative way right now, and really hard for you, okay? So I'm sorry that that's going on, you know? Let's move on and see, maybe we can, we can see better, something better. Let's look at your future events to come, okay? Let's look at that. Oh my God, no. So it's the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Inverted. It's not good. The future holds that there's gonna be materialistic and spiritual strife. Okay, again, there's gonna be like a false happiness, a sadness. Even so, you're gonna be okay materialistically, really, but you're gonna be just blowing your money. You're gonna be squandering your wealth, unfortunately. So that's something that's gonna come up in the future, and so my suggestion is be really careful what you're going to be doing with your money in the future and stuff like that, okay? That's really what I think is the biggest thing here. Be careful. You think you don't deserve it, and that's why you're just going to spend it, and then you're going to really suffer. Okay, then you're gonna lose your home, all of that stuff. So don't do that. If you have it, your fate is destined to. That's why you have it. You have it because fate says you're supposed to have it. So don't think you're not supposed to have it. If it's there, if things are the way they are, then that's how the way they are. That is how it is, you know. Yeah, we do see that oftentimes, the certain responsible gods can act and do these things that are really not supposed to be there, but it's out of our power. We cannot do anything, you know. Yeah, so let's continue. Let's look at your environment. What goes on in your environment? How's it influencing you? Okay. It looks like we're having a looking up here. So we got the 9 of Wands here. Okay, so you are struggling, okay? You are struggling to keep on going, but you are going still, okay? You're not giving up, okay? You're not giving up. This is something that bothers me, but this here says that in your environment, yeah, you did, but it's okay, Jing. I'm still gonna do you right after I'm done with him with NG here, okay? When I'm done with NG, then it's you, Jing. I waited for Faith. She didn't come, so I called your name a couple of times and you didn't respond. So I just went ahead with NG and said when you come back, I'll do you, okay? So if you still want to be read. After NG, almost done, just 3 more cards, okay? Okay, so let's get into the nitty gritty here with this, because this is important. This is very good. So my little booklet here is falling apart, and I like to use it because it gives me the clear and perfect words. No, it's cool, Jane. No worries. Okay, so. You're stopping to ponder right now, NG. You're stopping to ponder during your challenging events. You're pausing. You're summoning the will to continue with the struggle. Hope. Hope. It's good. It's a good card. You're taking a breather. Okay, you're taking a breath, okay, because you're just like exhausted, but you're doing it, right? You're just taking a break, but your environment is having a good effect on you. It's giving you hope, and it's letting you kind of take a little bit of a break. Okay, so let's look at the people around you. How are they influencing you? What are they doing? Oh, good. I love that you have this card. The Empress. Okay, that's positive. It looks like a person, woman, I would say, around you. Strong female figure, fertility, and maternal. Okay, so that's a woman around you that's really a great effect on you, okay? So do not be alarmed. This is a good sign. You have somebody really out there that's good for you. Maternal, fertility, like it's positive, okay? There's a positive female figure around you. Could be your mom, your sister, could be a friend, could be a girlfriend. Something, okay, is good for you, okay? Let's look at your spirituality, what goes on there. Okay. The 8 of Wands. Okay, it's kind of cool that you have that for your spirituality because it is about a voyage that you're going to be undertaking. You're going to be taking a trip. And since it's in your spirituality, I'm thinking it's going to be a spiritual journey that you're going to be undertaking. There's going to be delivery of important news. Okay, that's very good. That's very good because it's in your spirituality. So you will be getting signs from wherever you draw your spirituality from will send you signs, okay? Or a sign for sure. It's good. It's positive, okay? Decisions made in haste. You'll jump to conclusions, but it's okay, okay? It's an okay thing to do. It's good. So let's look at your final outcome. What was it again that you were asking about in your final outcome? That's good, NG. That's good. I gotta look back now. Oh, yeah, that was a relationship. Yeah, relationship. Okay, let's see. I mean, this is already kind of like there is a female around you that's really good. it could be a partner or a future partner or a potential partner, okay? But let's look at it directly. So it's aligns almost with the Nine of Wands. This is the Ten of Wands, right? This is the Ten of Wands, and this is the Nine of Wands. The Ten of Wands is you are carrying a extremely heavy burden, right? And it's almost like too heavy to carry for you, but you are carrying it. You are pulling through. Okay, so it's not really directly telling me anything about a relationship, but this is telling me about the relationship, and this is telling me there is somebody around you of maternal nature that's really good for you. Okay, like a like a supreme being for you, okay? So that's really good. Okay. Yeah. So this is just you. This is just still carrying over from all this. You're really holding this burden, and it's heavy, and it's like you almost succumb to it, but you're not. You're doing it. So this is it for you here, Angie. I hope you said it makes total sense. I really hope this helped you, and you can resonate with it and relate to it, and you got a little bit answers that were maybe necessary to you or for you. Okay, I really hope everything works out, and I think that your relationship can really do good and continue to grow. Okay, so it's looking good. Okay, so I wish you good luck, Angie. Thank you for following, and I hope I'll see you in here again anytime. I want anybody to feel welcome to be able to come in here anytime. You guys are my flesh links, and that's it, you know. And you're always welcome here, and I'm always glad to do this, okay? Ah, thank you. Wonderful. That's really good. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. That's really, see, these are the things that makes me want to do it. This makes me, when I leave here tonight, I can say, you know, everything went well, you know? Everybody feels better, and then I did my job, you know, as an oracle. Okay, so, Jing, it's your turn. Are you here, Jing? Perfect. So, let's see. Well, there is already a card that will be determined, that is specifically about what is to come for your future. So would you like something else instead? Because there's going to be a final outcome card that you can choose what you would like me to see, to find. Wow, I cannot believe that didn't just drop. Clairvoyant fingers right now. Can. I don't know what that means. You have anything in specific that you want to know about, Jing? Like a family thing, or something about friends, or maybe a relationship that you would like to know. How is it going to turn out? Anything. If not, we can just apply it to your general life. Your complicated relationship. Okay. We will see if the card will be able to tell me this. Yeah, the rest is going to be all about everything else, okay? So don't worry. Okay. Okay. Let's look at your present. What's going on with you presently, okay? Let's check it out. Oh. Okay, so it's the Six of Swords inverted. So at this moment, there are some failed plans, okay? You're not really breaking free from bad circumstances that you're entrapped in, like miserable events, okay? So you're kind of stuck in like a rock and a hard place. You're in like a really gross and shitty situation right now that you just want to get out of, and it's not happening, okay? You're not able to leave the bad situation and enter a good one. You're stuck in this bad situation right now, okay? Let's look at your past. What happened there? Oh, man. The Queen of Swords inverted. You're going with these swords, too. Cruel and deceitful and bad-tempered. Somebody, either it was you that was this way, or somebody in your past. Hey, Buster. Good to see you. Unfortunately, Jing is going to be my last one for tonight, okay? But I'm going to be on tomorrow again. I'm going to be on tomorrow. If you want to come back tomorrow, I can give you one tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, so unfortunately, Jing, there is a cruel and deceitful and bad-tempered person around you. It could be... Alright, thank you, Buster. It could be you, or it could be somebody around you that makes you feel this way, or something like that. But there's something like that's it's not good, okay? That was in your past, though. So hopefully we can say, I don't know if that resonates in your present. Okay. But, okay, so then there could still be a little bit in your present. But, yeah, so somebody was, like, really cruel and deceitful and bad-tempered, okay, in your past. So let's look at your subconscious. What's going on there? Okay. The swords again, though. Wow, you've had nothing but swords so far. That's crazy. Okay, so you got the Two of Swords. It's not that bad. Your subconscious is a little bit, like, even odds right now, okay? Even obstacles and even strength, okay? It's like a stalemate. It's a balance in powers, and immovable obstacle, and rest before action, okay? Something along the lines of that is in your subconscious right now. So you're kind of ready to go to the war, but, you know, obstacle, a little bit of a wall, that type of thing right now in your subconscious, okay? Let's look at your secret wishes and desires. What can we find there? Okay. Alright, so you get the Hanged Man inverted. Okay, so it's a little bit like you're letting time pass by, okay? It's your wish. You want time to pass by. You're wasting that time a little bit. You're not really making a progress, and you're feeling stalled, okay? And it's kind of like you kind of want to just sit there in this limbo a little bit right now because you're stressed and you have this going on, you know? So that's definitely happening, unfortunately, right now. But it's just, you know, there's the little watch he has. It's just for a time. It's not forever. You know, everything has an end. So let's look at your hidden forces. How are they influencing you? So that's the Knight of Wands, okay? Inverted. So there's a strong force of unforeseen disruption and sudden change of plans, interruption and delay, okay? It's just like this one. You're trapped. You're trapped in the situation, and it's disruption, and it's a really strong force on you, and it's causing you it's causing you trouble, okay? It's causing you really trouble, and for you to make progress in your life, that's what the biggest problem is with this stuff going on, okay? So that's what's going on with that right now. So let's move on to events yet to come. That's the important one, okay? Or one of they're all, but that's good. You get the Magician, okay? So in your future, you will be using your energy creatively, which is really good. You'll be putting your creativity to use. You'll be exploring your potential abilities. Manual dexterity, that's going to be evolving. Your skill with your hands is going to be evolving, and your talent will be emerging. Okay, so do not be alarmed. The future is looking good. The future is looking like there's going to be a lot of, maybe a little chaos, but in a positive sense, right? You're going to be doing a lot. You're going to be discovering a new thing, a new art, that you're a new talent, and you're going to be building that skill, and you're going to be building it rather quickly, okay? And you're going to evolve there in a good way. So let's look at your environment. How's that make you feel? Okay, how's that influencing you? Let's check it out. I love when somebody it's not showing that. It's not talking about that. So I can't say, but I can't say. Well, okay, so this card will be for one question. You're going to have to tell me one question that you want to know. Either you want to know if you're going to be rich, or you want to know if your current boyfriend is good. Choose wisely. But then even again, just choose whatever, because it could still suddenly go and answer the other question. Even so, you ask that question can answer another question. It's out of my hands, right? So, but you can choose. Just, you know. Okay. Is your boyfriend the right person? Okay, we're going to look at that. Okay, but first, the Fool. In your environment, it's good, okay? It's chaotic and it's wild, okay? But it's good because it's like a beginning of a journey. There's an innocence, a youthful person, folly, acting without thought, and potential. So your environment has you in positive. These two are always kind of like, when they're together, it makes perfect sense, because you're just like going and you're exploring new stuff, and your environment is responsible for pushing you in that direction, and you're going in the right direction. New beginnings, new things to discover, everything new, youthful, folly, good, okay? People around you, let's sorry, that happens like every so often. So yeah, so there's somebody around you that is a business know-how, that is very wise in investing, skilled in math, proficient in financial matters. So stick with that person. If you know who I'm talking about, even if you don't, that person will come up probably regarding with this. So that's the person that can guide you and can show you how to be financially proficient, you know? Oh, okay. Can you hear me now? Okay, so somebody around you is very good at math, okay, and at maintaining wealth, managing wealth. They're a wise investor and they're a skilled mathematician, okay? So whoever that is around you, hang on to that person. Could be your boyfriend, could be your dad, could be somebody else that you're close to, but somebody around you is really good when it comes to investing and maintaining wealth, okay? So you got to stick by that person, whoever that is. They will be able to guide you and help you in your financial matters, okay? So Moving on to your spirituality. Wow. Yes, that is perfect. Yeah, that's young and folly. It makes perfect sense. You are young and you're on the verge. Okay, so you got the Ace of Swords here. Look at that. Ace of Swords. Look at it. Just even that card. It's an angel with a... So, power. Superior inner strength, situation leading to victory, determination, and courage. That is for your spirituality. That is huge. Having this card in your spirituality is huge. Your spirituality is up to par. You're doing whatever you're doing. It's wonderful. If I don't know what is your belief, but whatever makes you spiritually, balanced and content, you're doing it, and you're doing it the right way, and it's working perfectly good for you. So keep that up, okay? Is it meditation? Is it talking to the gods? Is it going to church? Is it staying within yourself? Whatever it is that you're doing, it's helping. Whatever it is for your spirit is doing well, okay? That is perfect. Let's look at your final outcome, your relationship. Not good, unfortunately. It's the Emperor inverted, okay? Here it is. So there's an incompetence, there's a weakness, and there's an indecision, okay? Somebody is indecisive. Is it you or him? I lean towards him, okay? It's an indecision. So, and then it's weakness. Like somebody is weak. Somebody cannot say, I'm one of you two. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's him. I'm not sure. It could also be you because, you were the one that asked me, what is he the right one, so you're not sure, right? So it's really unclear. Somebody's weak, though, and that's a problem. Somebody's weak. I hope it's not you. I don't know if it's him, but the weakness is not good, okay? That means that the relationship will be weak, and so you just have to... honestly, that sounds so stupid, but it is such a advice that I've gone by for as long as I can remember, is go with the flow. When it comes to relationships, you really just got to go with the flow. Because there's nothing you could do. Because you cannot force anything onto a person. You cannot force yourself to feel feelings or act certain ways. You can't, right? And you shouldn't. Because if you don't even know if it's the right person, then why would you go through all that trouble, So you just got to go with the flow. And the other advice that I always say, John Lennon said it, is everything will be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, then it's not the end. You know what I mean? That's just, I know it sounds like maybe too mundane, but it is really true. Well, like I said, it's unsure. It's indecisive. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you if he's the right one or not. You have to do more work toward it, but don't get your hopes too much up. Live your own life, because you're spiritually really well leveled out right now. Take advantage of that. Find your own self, and then once you reflect upon your own self and you do all the self work, maybe just for a few weeks even, that can suddenly you see that person across from you completely different, and they see you completely different. Oftentimes you don't see them the way you used to see them, but they see you how you want them to see you suddenly. You understand? It's kind of a tricky thing, but yeah, I'm sorry. It was a little unclear there, but I hope everything else kind of helped you at least a little bit about your financial situation and things like that, So I really wish you level up. Yeah, that's it. Level up. I love that's the thing. What do I see here? Yeah, definitely. Definitely keep that going. I don't know what you do, but keep that going. It's good. It's very good. I really wish you good luck. I hope it works out with your boyfriend there, you know. What's good for that? Meditation is good for that. You know, if I don't know if you're Christian or what is your belief, follow with that and do the right thing, you know, morally. Always do the right thing and always hold integrity, treat everybody and yourself with discipline and diplomacy, right? And moderation. And search. Never stop searching. Never stop searching for everything. How it all began and how can it all end and what is all in between. Like, search for everything. Read and educate yourself. That is something that's huge for your spirits. That will broaden your horizon tremendously. So, Brittany, Scholard, I'm sorry. Jing was my last one for tonight, okay? So I won't be able to do you, but I'm gonna be on tomorrow again. So if you're interested, you can come back tomorrow, and I can give you a reading tomorrow. You know, so I'm just heads up. So, you know. So I'm going to hop off for tonight, guys. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope I was able to help some people here and give them some insight. I hope everybody was at least a little bit content with, you know. So I want to thank everybody for coming. Promethean and Cash, I want to thank you too. I want to thank everybody. Faith was here. That was awesome. Faith was here. I had Buster come in real quick. NG, thank you for following. Jing, thank you for following. Ash, thank you so much for following, for coming in. Who else? Let's see. I don't want to forget anybody. Locatin, thank you for following. That was an interesting experience with the Spanish. Thank you, Blood, for coming, for showing up, showing your face in here. Bone was in here too, so that was cool. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. This was an awesome night, and I feel great. I think good work was done tonight. Okay, so I think this was really nice, and I really hope everybody maybe will be here tomorrow, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, you know, never forget to mourn the people in spiritual turmoil. Okay, because they're the ones that need people like us, okay? And I really wish everybody a good night. And again, thank you everybody for following me. This was so great. And have a good night. Cheers.